Well, there's a long way to go on the fires at Warrumbungle that have continued to burn overnight. They've sparked up this afternoon. The fire, described as the biggest in years, has picked up again this afternoon and is now burning through bushland and farmland as we speak. The flames have destroyed homes, farm sheds and machinery and killed plenty of sheep and cattle. We apologise, the following video does contain scenes that are distressing.
It's the biggest fire to hit New South Wales in more than a decade, and it's showing no signs of letting up.
The fire has burned approximately 40,000 hectares of bush, grass and scrub and continues to burn on approximately a 100-kilometre perimeter.
On Timor Road, at the entrance to the National Park, this is what's left of the 33 homes destroyed in the blaze. Hundreds of sheep, cattle and native animals are dead, while others, lucky to survive, run from the burning bush. As the fire flared up again, homes saved yesterday were under threat today. A team of 24 water bombers have been brought in to help save them, including Sky Crane Harold. As you can see behind me, this home is under threat from yet another spot fire. Firefighters and water bombers are doing everything they can to save it. There are 185 firefighters on the ground trying to contain this beast, taking advantage of the cooler weather conditions. But with so many fronts, in some cases, all the RFS can do is let them burn themselves out.
A lot of the activity we're seeing today is due to backburning or due to unburnt pockets of bush burning out.
To the north, west and south, the fire continues to burn. And with the front just a kilometre out from Bugaldie, residents there remain on alert. In the Warrumbungles, Shannon Marshall-McCormack, Prime 7 News.
Most people living near the Warrumbungles aren't allowed to return home or even see if they still have one. But a few residents have been able to get through roadblocks, and for many, it's been a traumatic homecoming.
This is Timor Road, the only way into the Warrumbungles, and where Mother Nature showed little mercy. The Perhams only bought the Warrumbungles Mountain Motel 12 months ago. The fire cost them an estimated $15,000 in damage.
It's pretty charred and burnt, but fortunately the buildings are still standing.
While many properties were reduced to ash and rubble, some homes were spared, like the Alderdice. When you look out here, it's pretty barren, isn't it?
It's very barren. There's nothing there, nothing left.
For Leela Alderdice, Sunday morning was like any other.
We went to church Sunday morning and one of the women at church told us that there was a fire at Split Rock.
But by 4 o'clock, Leela and her husband got the order to evacuate.
By the time we left, the whole, the sky to all above this house was black and red. Great billowing. I've never seen anything like it. It was frightening.
The fire destroyed 3 properties around them and killed their flock of 150 sheep. The fire came tearing through here on Sunday. It burnt every part of the landscape around, but somehow left the Alderdice's home unscathed.
Terrified as we're coming along the road that it would be gone, but so happy to see it.
Today, electricians began the long and tough task of restoring power along Timor Road. The first step, replacing dozens of burnt or barely standing power poles. But fallen trees and live power lines still scatter the road, preventing many residents from returning home. In the Warrumbungles, Shannon Marshall-McCormack, Prime 7 News.